works. What's going on, guys? So about a week ago I went online and ordered a refurbished PS2 from GameStop. And so here in this box is supposed to be the refurbished PS2. It cost me like $50, I think, if I remember correctly. And I also bought a game, which I'll show you once I open it up. Now before I unbox this thing all the way, let me just show you guys. It's very apparent that this thing is not wrapped up very good inside. The PS2 is just sliding around. Now, granted, some of that clanking may be the game, because I think they threw the game in the same box. But let's go ahead and see. So, as I said, this is a refurbished PS2. It's not a used. Usually when GameStop says refurbished, it means they fixed it in some way. So, you know, who knows what was wrong with this thing. But I think it was like $50. So it does have some bubble wrap at the top. And now we have our PS2 upside down. Okay, so here it is, guys. Ooh, wow. Okay, so those scratches, to be honest, look like it's just from all this crap rubbing up against it. Okay, that's not, that's not great. At least it seems to be intact. Okay, wow. It didn't even give me the cover for this, like, back storage area. I think you could put, like, a hard drive or something in here. I don't remember, to be honest, but that's interesting. Here it is. Your controller in, unfortunately, not wireless. And then I have my power cable plugged in right here, and then my AV cable plugged in right here, and then goes my TV. And I just want to point out that the AV cable barely fit. I kind of had to shove it in there, so I'm hoping there's not something wrong with the port. Hopefully it's not damaged or anything. But let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if it works. And so if you guys remember with the PS2, you actually have to flip the on switch on the back first before you can actually officially turn it on. The second thing you do, and then my AV cable plugged in right here, and then goes my TV. And I just want to point out that the AV cable barely fit. Kind of had to shove it in there, so I'm hoping there's not something wrong with the port. Hopefully it's not damaged or anything. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if it works. So if you guys remember the PS2, you actually have to flip the on switch on the back officially turn it on. The second thing you do is, you see the red light right here, which is supposed to come on, and then you click it, like, on switch on the back first before you can actually officially turn it on. The second thing you do is, you see the red light right here, which is supposed to come on, and then you click it again, and it's turning green. Fit. I kind of had to shove it in there, so I'm hoping there's not something wrong with the port. Hopefully it's not damaged or anything. Let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on and see if it works. So if you guys remember the PS2, you actually have to click the on switch on the back first before you can actually officially turn it on. The second thing you do is, you see the red light right here, which is supposed to come on, and then you click it again, and it's turning green, and your fans will start booting up, and you should hear the screen. Yep. So in the background, I hear my startup screen, and if I look up now, here it is. Here's my console. So it is working. That's a good thing. And let's go ahead and see if we can browse a little bit. So I'll click on browser, and you can't really. Oh, there it is. So browser, no data because I don't have a memory card in or anything. And you can kind of see just how bad the graphics are. I mean,